Okay, first off, how many of y'all in here have played Skyrim? Just out of curiosity. How many of y'all have played Skyrim? Show of hands, please. I have not. Oh, I have not a lot, though. Okay. All right. You have. Billy has, clearly. Anyone else? I can already tell that, what is that? I can already tell that, White Bear is going to be in the same boat as me. For sure. Assuming most everyone has played Skyrim, how many of you have finished Skyrim? And I don't mean 100%, but just through the main story. How many of you have completed that game? Like, for real? Because I have bought that game. No. I have bought that game on... I bought it on Xbox. And then I have it on PS4. Made it to level 42 and gave up. I think I've maybe made it a little higher than level 42, but I'm not sure. No, Wolf has 2 or 3 times. Beaten the game? Are you for real? Because I own it on Xbox. I own it on PS4, I think. And then I bought it on Steam. And then I have also the special edition on Steam. And then I also have the VR edition on Steam. I've literally owned Skyrim like 5 different times and have yet to play, like, beat it at all. Do I have Steam open? Let me look real quick. This won't have like a complete hourage of Skyrim that I've played, obviously, because it won't count like my console time. Where the fuck is Skyrim? Whoa. Wait, actually not see. Oh, it's because I need to look for... Am I just looking for Elder Scrolls or the Elder Scrolls? Okay, Skyrim. I guess on PC, I only have 30 hours in Skyrim. And then I have 26 on the special edition. And then I have 4 on the VR edition. But I definitely played a lot of it on Xbox. She had no life before we met. Oh dear. But I have the super ADHD, so my quest list was out of hand. Oh no. Oh, but I have the super ADHD. I see. I don't know what my shit looked like at all. What's really funny is I have picked up Skyrim, I think 2 separate times on stream. I'm like, okay, I've never beaten this game before. We're gonna beat it this time. And then I don't beat it. I never get there. I end up like getting bored and forgetting about it. But okay, I just wanted to see, because I feel like Parker's probably beat it, and maybe my brother has beat it, and then I don't even know if he's beat it. He might not have, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did. But then I have another IRL friend that I like went to high school with that has maybe beat it. 3 to 5 business years to beat it.
Crucibina was the knave
to beat Skyrim,
and the House of the Hearth was under her
Whoa.
control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house.
Wait a second. Clairvy's mother, Crucibina, was the knave, was the head of the House of the Hearth. So, by that logic, because what I said before is that Arlecchino was in with Clairvy, and then she made it through, but Clairvy did not. But now we also know that Arlecchino did kill Clairvy and now has killed Crucibina, Clairvy's mother. So it's very possible that I was still right, just slightly wrong. A couple of things needed tweaked a little bit, my new hypothesis is now with this information, she killed Clairvy, probably as part of a test or something like that, and then also killed Crucibina, or maybe killed Crucibina as part of a test, and then as a result also had to kill Clairvy. I don't know. We'll see.
Clairvy was happy here for a time, but she quickly realized that being part of this family,
it just felt like that.
A
It
fairy tale
really
at all.
did feel like that.
It was
The
a
game
kind
was
of
long.
purgatory.
Never finished it.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge.
Oh.
Crucibina came up with a novel
Wait.
idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title.
Whoa. Okay. Dots are
It's
connecting.
difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose.
Okay. I have dissected
They
this.
would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her?
So this building must be the old House of the Hearth building or something.
You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
No.
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother. To prove that she treated all her children equally.
Okay.
Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Peruere. Okay. This was another part of the thing. I think Arlecchino's original name was Peruere, or Perry, right here.
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
This is crazy, dude.
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now.
I don't know. I think I've got this shit.
Clairvy was
It is, dude. It is.
with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded.
Dude, I'm a fucking genius, bro. I'm so fucking smart.
Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first.
Arlecchino the platypus, Perry, Arlecchino the platypus, Perry the platypus. Exactly.
She would make it until the end.
This is exactly what I'm saying. We figured it out. Dr. Finkelberg or Finkelstein, whatever the fuck his name is, Dinklestein. Dick Stain. Dr. Dick Stain, we figured it out. What the fuck is the scientist's name from goddamn Phineas and Ferb? Dinkelberg. I know Dinkelberg is fucking Fairly Odd Parents. I know that's that. What the fuck was the name of Dr. Doofenshmirtz? I knew it was something like silly like that. Doug Dimmadome, the other. Doug Dimmadome, Dinkelberg, Doofenshmirtz, dude. Why do they all have D's in them, dude? What's with D's and silly names? It's crazy. Doug Dimmadome, owner of Dimsdale Dimmadome, or whatever the fuck. uh, They love having D's. D's
Despite
nuts.
their differences, the two became
Woo!
fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family
That's in your mouth. Okay.
where no one would be killed or sacrificed.
Okay. Oh no, dude. But wait, Clairvy. Oh man, they became fast friends.
There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless
Naivete,
times
the way
to
you
run
say
away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will.
Dude, this is fucked up.
Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day that light simply vanished.
Dude. Except for she's definitely not standing on her tiptoes right now, and also Peruere is not like there looking out the window. They are not doing this together at all. She's like, they're lying to us.
Oh no. What happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies?
Dude, what?
Mother herself.
This shit, I don't know if this is crazy to you
Clairvy
guys. This is
rejected
crazy to
that
me.
proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success. Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross.
So then how did it end up being that Arlecchino kills her and...
If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained. Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free.
Wait, what?
It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere.
Oh no!
The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Peruere end her life.
What?
From that moment on,
Dude.
Peruere's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success.
Oh, that's fucked up and sad.
It was the very result she had predicted.
I thought it would
10
be more
years prior.
dramatic. It's just sad,
Even
though.
then, she believed she would make it.
Have a
until
great
the
day,
end.
bro. I need to get some sleep.
She
Alright,
wasn't
sounds good,
surprised
dude.
by the
Thank
fact
you for
that she
stopping by and
emerged as
hanging
Mother's
out, bro. I hope you have a
undisputed
good
heir.
night.
Rather,
Have
her
a good day.
success left her with an
And I will catch you
inexplicable
for
sense of
marbles
restlessness.
tonight. Or tomorrow. Or whatever. However you want to word that. Tomorrow, because I haven't gone to bed yet. But technically, actually, tonight, because it's Tuesday morning now. Have a good one, dude. Have good. Be fun. But yeah, marbles. Woohoo! Let's fucking go. Woo! Fuck yeah. Have a good one, man. And then she believes she would make it to the end. She was surprised by the fact she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. I see.
She was
Leader
unsettled.
dude. Balls.
And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
killing the person at the very
Crucibina,
top.
you mean? But
Correct. This is the place where Peruware killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she
Whoa.
acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules.
Okay, so it seems like now, perhaps, that... So what Clarivy had talked about before... This is also... There's a lot of, like, interesting things to this. In a way. A lot of things to draw speculation from. So, before, people would die. And that's why Clarivy talked about it that way. But I don't think it's that way now, perhaps. Maybe punishment is different. And that's why, on the list of people that were supposedly dead, there was the dude, the newsboy. That boys the news and the news boys him, or whatever the fuck that was. I don't remember. That's why he looked familiar, because he was on the list, but he's not dead. He just gets like kicked out or something like that. But she doesn't like hate them or anything. That's why she like bought papers, because she knows who he is. But maybe they have their memories wiped or something, which also would make sense because of prior stuff in Genshin that has already happened, if I'm not mistaken. He boys the news and the news boy him. Yeah. Well said. You got it correctly. Ginoili? I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name, but welcome in. How's it going? Welcome. So this is crazy, because it's not what I was thinking at all. But now the other like line of speculation I have is that the records they found for the people that were supposedly like gotten rid of, I forget what the word they was, X something, they've been gotten rid of though, only goes back 5 years. So now it's kind of like, has Arlecchino only been a father for 5 years? Is that the reason they only have records back that far? Because that's when she took over? Very interesting. We'll find out though.
Peruware won the battle and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, that's
How do I say your name, by the way? Like, let me know, absolutely. I don't want to say it wrong.
Arlecchino.
I can just call you Geen or Jean or something like that. But welcome in. How's it going? After which Her Majesty the Cerisa bestowed upon her a new name, Arlecchino.
so the Perry Clarivy was talking about, it was you all along. You're Peruware.
Jean.
Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
Yeah, it's like Child. Child isn't Child's actual name. His name is Tartaglia. It makes sense. You got it correctly. All right. Hello, Jean. Jean-Pierre Polnar. What? What? Huh? This is your story just as much as Clairvy's.
I left that name behind.
Another JoJo thing? How does JoJo's come up twice in the same stream? This is crazy.
Does bring back memories. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself, and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father.
It's so funny. Me and all my friends have been calling her Arlecchino for so long.
And that is where the
So
story
long.
ends. Any more questions?
The Clarivy we met, though.
Yeah.
Who is she exactly?
Based on what you just told us, Clarivy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clarivy we met, was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame.
Whoa.
Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin.
So something to do with like the weird ass ley line shit that happens. Me and my friends are still calling her Arlecchino. I see. Arlecchino is definitely like funnier. I always thought it. I mean, Arlecchino is still weird too. Overall, the whole thing is just a weird name. But you know.
You see, A certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume.
Okay, this isn't weird-ass ley line
Of
shit.
course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case.
Dude, that's sad. So she's just like... Now I feel bad for Arlecchino, because at first I felt bad for Clairvy, like, oh, dude, she got killed, dude. Like, the house is, like, the Fatui's doing some... I mean, I already knew they were doing dark shit, but they're really doing dark shit. They're killing kids out here. But it's a thing of the past. But now Arlecchino is cursed with having her childhood friend, whom she killed, has to just, like, deal with her being around. Arlecchino is the name of an old traditional Italian carnival mask. Really? I want to see. Arlecchino mask. Whoa. Oh, dude, it's these things? Dude, these are terrifying. I've always thought these things were very scary. Yeah, all the names of those characters, like Pantalone, are traditional Italian carnival characters. Even, like, Child? Wait a second. Oh, what sucks about this is that if I search Child mask, he has an actual mask. I don't know about Child. Okay. It sucks because he has an actual mask in game. So if I search him like this, like, or if I search Child mask, it literally just brings up his mask. And if I search Child, Italian. Okay. It does look like Tartaglia. Has some other, like, background. Okay. Quartet of Masks. Same with Scaramouche. Whoa. Okay, so Tartaglia is it. That's interesting. Tartaglia mask. Which still brings up... God damn it. How strange. Dude, I did not know about this. Oh, I guess there's this whole ass thing. Genshin Impact and Commedia dell'arte? I don't really know how to read that. Studying the Fatui Harbingers and their theatrical inspirations. Interesting, dude. Dude, this is crazy. People can say what they want about Genshin, but there is a lot of crazy shit that goes into it. And like the lore stuff. Thunder, very, very frightening. Me. Galileo. The comedy of art. Interesting. Dude. This is wild. I didn't know this shit. Okay.
Clairvy died when she was 16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well.
So what's wild about this is because I bring up the like 5 years ago thing, because that's when supposedly she took over shit. You could assume that as soon as she killed Crucibina, that's when she became the leader, whatever, like father. She became Harbinger at that point and became father of the House of the Hearth or whatever the fuck. Which means, well, no, I guess it doesn't mean that. But I would assume, Arlecchino and Clairvy were same age. So if Clairvy died at 16, that means Peruere killed Clairvy at 16. A year later, she killed Crucibina, became a Harbinger. So at 17, that happened. 5 years later, that means Arlecchino now in this is like 22. Hypothetically. Which is crazy. Isn't it weird that in like older times, like, I don't know, in older times, younger people had to do some really crazy shit. Is that wild to you guys at all? Like, this is borderline, you could almost call this like medieval times in a way. It's not really medieval, but like they don't really have like electricity. Of course, it's like fantasy stuff, so things are different. But I don't know. Like, I don't think they have electricity, at least. Not necessarily. I guess they have lighting and shit like that, but like they don't have TVs and stuff. But to think that at 22, someone's doing shit like this, it's wild.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed.
And that might be a
Losing
huge
portion
stretch
of
also.
Your memories will alter your sense of self.
I'm just
Lose
speculating.
10 years
I'm
worth,
trying to piece
however,
together clues.
And it would be like living in the past.
And learn more lore.
Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
No wonder Paimon got such
Wasn't
a
the average
weird
life
feeling when we were
expectancy
talking
32?
to her.
At one point, like way the fuck back then, I'm pretty sure. Like, people just didn't live very long. Oh yeah, are you gonna pull for her after the mission? Yeah. I might do like my commissions. Or whatever, because I can get some extra rolls that way. But definitely, after I finish this, definitely gonna roll and hopefully pull her. Hopefully, we're gonna roll for her for sure.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem
if I just
like she
get through
exists
this,
with
we're
us in
we're
the
near
present,
the end. I'm
but she
pretty
truly
sure.
lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives. But
Okay.
other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen.
Oh. Okay.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes. The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape, and it is this very perception that traps her there.
Interesting.
But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Interesting. It's crazy that her whatever she's so like nonchalant about like I'll just kill her again. Whatever.
I can understand why you might want her gun, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend. At least talk to her first.
And here we go with Paimon not picking up on anything. I think that this is a ghost. It's only like an after image of someone that's already gone. Like there's I don't know. Like there's not much to it. It's not really killing someone. It's just getting rid of like the after image. And the after image also can't really learn anything. Like Arlecchino just said that.
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial
But this is
and
another way of
Mentoy as
looking at
well.
it too, I guess.
She's had quite the effect on them.
That's
I
why
hope
they're
you
all fucked up.
understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not
We're
our
just doing
policy
our
for
little part to
enforcing
make
them.
sure that our products do not aid in
Upholding the
harming
rules.
Gus
environments
Johnson,
like this,
what are you
where
doing?
animals live and
Because
thrive.
that
Oh,
is
no.
why
They work
He's-
for there's an endangered species
Oh
right
no,
there.
Arlecchino, watch out! Oh no, she's gone. Oh, she's dead. Oh, they broke her rules, but she broke Gus Johnson's rules. And she paid the ultimate price, which was death. Rest in spaghetti, Arlecchino. forever and ever. Not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run. Whoa, a rare voice.
Is this really what you want to do?
Okay, this is another thing that really pisses me off about Genshin, is sometimes they give the Traveler voice lines. Why not just do it all the time? Why, when everyone else has voice lines, give him voice lines, dude? Why not? If you're gonna do it at a time like this, why not just do it all the time? It's so weird.
Whatever could
It's
you mean?
off-putting.
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs: anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it
Interesting.
appears it's about time to
Forgot
proceed.
he could talk, like,
Before
I
we
guess.
arrived, I told
Oh my
some of
god. What's up, Julian? How's it going? Hi,
children to
Surreal.
bring our troublemakers here by nightfall.
Every now and then he does have a voice line. It's just weird. Like, I don't know. Especially there. Like, I've been selecting my own dialogue options that go, you know, unvoiced throughout all these cutscenes for hours now. And it's like, why suddenly make him talk? Just because it's like a somewhat serious moment? Like, what the fuck? It's about time to sleep. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by
I do
nightfall.
believe I've kept my end of the deal. I gave
Oh,
your friends quite
okay.
a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Okay. These beetles, dude. They are huge.
Here they are, Father.
I hate how they put father in quotation marks because it makes it, in my mind, when I see quotations, I think about it like in, like sarcasm a little bit. So even though he's not saying this sarcastically, I hear it as like, here they are, father. If that is your real name.
Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me. Lenny!
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time. But I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's
Uh-oh.
been a while, Clairvy.
Wait, so she's known about Clairvy, but they haven't seen each other this whole time? Kill them all.
Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first, I believe certain scores need settling.
She's on fire, dude.
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house, and for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later.
Okay.
As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
Ooh.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Why would you out yourself like that?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Yes, Father.
Dude, this kid is gonna be
Secret Midnight
problematic
Meeting
as
number 3.
fuck.
Participants...
Among Us?
Filial, Nantoi,
Among Us!
Sato, Toddy. Nantoi clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal
He's like a
person."
robot, dude.
Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
I did not!
He kind of did.
You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
I
It's
definitely
not like
heard
I'm
her.
the only one who heard those things. After that, you
Uh-oh.
and Toddy and a bunch of other people
Fultz
started
needs to get his
talking
ass
about
beat for
Clairvy.
real.
You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
Little.
Bro was taking the
You
meeting
just
minutes.
want
He
me
was
gone,
for real.
don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you,
Timmy
Chapeau.
Turner sounding.
Have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
Oh no.
You're wrong, Filiol. We don't
It was
want you
I
to
who
die.
changed his
You're
dressings.
our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filiol.
Hope Foltz dies. Yeah, he catches some of the,
Single
like,
betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives.
I don't know.
It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget.
Arlecchino goes to stab Filiol,
Why
but then
the House
hits
of the Hearth
Foltz in
cannot
the
tolerate
in the
any
process.
form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had
Poisson.
7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
Uh-oh.
You've
Fuck
been
Foltz. Oh my
spying on
homies
us
hate
for
Foltz.
half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Filiol,
Uh-oh.
Nantoy, I'm sorry.
Nantoy.
I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules.
Man. No, this
sorry.
is how House of the
My
Heart
hands are tied.
act as their best behaviors since you are a
Why?
guest. Makes sense.
Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it.
Damn.
We broke the rules, plain and simple. And now we have to face the consequences. I'm sorry, Chaplot. Foltz,
Don't say sorry to Foltz.
I'm sorry, Father. We accept our punishment.
I don't
Chapeau.
know.
According to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
She's gonna kill again. Oh no. She's gonna die. Has the traveler like witnessed
Father,
actual
please
death
wait.
yet?
Something you want to say, Linny?
How many lives y'all
Please
got?
reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did. Does it really count
I
as
got about
betrayal?
50. Oh my god.
We all come from broken families.
I hope I have that many.
From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please, reconsider.
Just realized he
I
wears
agree
2
with Linny.
bows.
Father, please.
I hate the way they run up like that. A home usually looks like a house.
I also agree with Lily.
True. Oh
An
no.
order
Now
once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this
Ah.
a different way.
history
Draw
repeats
your
itself.
weapons and face me.
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However,
And now's where I make my decision.
resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Okay.
Wait. Beat Father in a duel?
Oh man.
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Lenny.
This is where I can make a decision. Let me make a decision. POV, your father just came back home from home. No! Daddy, no! Shut up, Fultz. Yeah, Fultz, shut up.
Did you hear that, Traveler? Lenny and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that? If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna
Throw
be
Fultz in the
executed.
fight. Throw him in, throw him in. Tag team. Is executing them really what she wants? I can make decisions.
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Back then, she never actually answered my question. But that makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Looking at that expression on her face, she seems
Use him
really
as a
serious
chair.
about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's
What
throwing duel on
expression? There's
purpose, huh?
nothing. There's no way the knave will lose on purpose.
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Okay.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
I'm going to help Paimon.
Traveler?
Something you can't do. I hate that they always give Traveler this lame-ass sword, dude. Like, give him one of the cool ones. Or give him something that, like, maybe you can't have as a normal weapon or something. But I hate seeing this. Just normal, like, 3-star blade, bro. Like, come on, dude. It might not even be a 3-star. I don't even fucking remember. Father's so pretty. I must fight. Out of the way, Lenny. Swipe for the weapon. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no! Frosty, no! I'd like to see for myself what the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers can
You're
do.
asking to join the duel against the knave?
I'm not joining. I'm doing the duel. If that's
I'll
okay.
allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
Okay. Alright. It's time. It's time. Maybe. Possibly. If it ever loads. Here we go. Hoop.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Is it my turn now? Access denied. Glaze over.
Kill.
The tides beckon.
Coast
And voila!
And voila.
Now
Wait, why did he
that's
say
more like
voila?
it.
What did he do? Did he do something? Did he help somehow?
skyward.
I don't necessarily
Seize the
want to use
stars.
this yet,
My turn
but I'm
now.
going to because I can
With
tell that my
these
friends-
rising flames. Hang in there.
Okay, I don't have any more of that.
Gather. I
With the
will
fall
have
of
order.
darkness, destruction
Killer.
shall rise.
No touching.
Oh god. Okay, see,
Have
this
a
is,
taste of skyward.
and I think I missed, which really sucks. That sucks a lot.
gear.
Oops, and then I did the, what the?
This is long overdue.
Look. Trapped like a bunch
Oh
of
no, did that? Oh shit.
skyward.
I thought that killed for a second. I was like, oh man.
Stabilize.
We're way behind schedule.
Now's our chance!
Chance? What are you talking? Are they like helping from the sidelines and I can't tell? What's going on here? Oh wait, I can't do the thing.
Trapped like a bunch of helpless
Solidify.
ants. Skyward. With these
I'm like missing all
rising
my buttons.
flames. Over here.
I can hear them making sounds like they're fighting while they're not fighting. I'm out here fighting on my own.
Trapped like a
God damn
bunch
it.
of helpless
Try to
ants.
pace yourself.
With these rising flames. Seize the sky. Is it my turn?
I want to renew my my shield.
Stabilize.
Crisis Schizophrenia arc. It is. Don't you guys hear them? You guys hear them too, right?
Watch out for Father's movements!
Oh, I've been watching Father's movements all night, dude.
How amusing.
Uh-oh.
We're
Haha.
waiting on schedule. No touching.
Wait behind schedule. Wow, nice on you.
Scatter. Are you all right?
You've proven to be a worthy of
Make way for the.
Gather. I will have order.
how amusing.
Born of ice and fire.
Okay. Second arc. This is actually, I've done this fight already, to be completely honest, because I can skip ahead and do the fight and I won the materials or whatever, but it's my first time watching this animation thing. Her wings turn into like spider legs. She's so cool. She's like way cool. Actually. Oh, I never noticed like the difference in like the hair there, I think. It's interesting how she has like spider webs and shit. Oh, I wish she could
Solidify.
look like this as a playable character.
Born of ice.
True. But that's the same for like, for Child, dude. Like, Child also doesn't get to keep his
Your
super fucking
punishment
cool,
made manifest.
This is long overdue.
his
Yeah,
super
now's our
cool
chance.
form or whatever from the
here.
story.
No
This?
touching. Born of ice and frost.
Order guide you.
Child Ed Sheeran skin win. So true. So real.
The sun and moon have
Watch out for Father's movements! Look out!
I already told you, dude. I'm watching so many. Uh-oh. I was not watching Father's movements close enough.
Skyward. Scatter.
Need the heals.
Clouds converge.
Let the mighty be humble. Bow your head.
Now's our chance!
Over here.
I don't. You keep saying now's your chance over here. I don't know what y'all are doing though. As far as I know, I've been doing this shit all by myself.
Let's see how strong your resolve
Skyward. Wait. My mechanics.
Oh no!
Watch out for Father's... Look out!
I can't. Oh, my shield is gone. Dude, oh god. Oh wait, what's happening? Yo, what's up, Emoticon? Oh wait, whoa, cool. Dope cutscene. Oh, that's sick, actually. I didn't think Fremine had it in him, but this is actually so dope.
in one place.
That is actually true. She's got a point. Oh no, the AoE! Oh, they just... She just killed them. Oh, wait. Oh! Shadow Clone Jutsu!
I'm sorry, Father!
Oh, dude, she's so cool, actually.
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
And then me with my 3-star blade, like coming in to save the day, I guess. Oh, she's trapped us. Now she's going to kill them. Goodbye, Zolt. You fucker. Power through.
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
What'd she do? Fucking scare me? Oh.
A crimson moon?
Whoa, it is a domain expansion.
Move.
Aw, dude, this is so fucking sick. Dude, she so
Still,
could have fucking killed me.
Not strong enough to beat me.
Itachi Genjutsu. Dude. That puts it into perspective, dude. She's strong as fuck. That's crazy. I think also maybe we also weren't able to kill like Raiden Shogun.
I believe we can end things here.
Whoa, she's
It's
only the
not
fourth.
often that
Imagine
we get to
Dottore
enjoy
or
the company of
Colombina.
guests after
Yeah,
all.
true.
We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
Colombina? I wonder if they have any
Brother, are you all right?
relation to
Libby.
Kusabina,
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed,
since their names sound
the
familiar.
punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would end like this.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a
Ah.
remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution.
Okay.
Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have
What?
you administer them.
She's gonna burn them instead?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment.
The Maid
Under certain
Arlecchino outfit,
special
very
circumstances,
Maid
flames
Ar-
can be
what are you
extracted
talking
from
about?
my person and preserved. Once ingested,
What are you
searing
talking
pain
about?
will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically, but your
Oh.
memories will
Oh!
be burned away. If you can withstand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled
Oh,
from
see, here's the memory
organization.
wipe.
In other words,
But it sounds like you have to.
administering this concoction will kill the version of
Hmm.
you that grew up in the house.
Told you that you got it
and
correctly.
give
I'm
you
so
a new
fucking smart, man.
identity.
I'm fucking genius. So that means a young man that I thought looked familiar, the one selling newspapers outside the. Can I stop in time? Okay, thank God. The one selling newspapers outside the Palais Marmonia. He must have been the same horror. That or air, I think, was actually how they said it. We saw on the list of executions. He wasn't killed at all. That is true.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
No, if my understanding of the knave is right, she really thinks of that as killing him. The Aurere that lived in the House of the Hearth is dead. The one that remains is simply a normal person living out his life with his beloved. Crazy. Even so, it's much better than actually ending their
So-
lives.
You're just letting us go, Father?
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore.
So she has like a
I'm
whole,
sorry,
like,
Father. I'm sorry I let you down, but I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Of course. I'll remember.
Dry your
Will she?
tears and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
This is
Chaplot,
such like a
Fultz,
man.
Elwar, take them back to Poisson. And bring Lenny and the others as well. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames.
Whoa!
As for whether to take them,
Whoa!
the choice is yours.
Dude, that's
Goodbye,
huge.
children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Dude, what? I didn't expect them to be in on it. Like, it makes sense. I should have expected that. I'm kind of a moron for not.
Let's go.
And surely this is just to those 2 and these 3, right? Not to all of them?
Here, grab my arm, Lenny. I'll help you walk back.
Fuck off, folks. No, Lenny, no. Don't take his arm. Oh, but now we get to see this bit with Clairvy.
Clairvy.
Is it going to show us this bit?
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time.
Will she magically
You
have her
really
memories?
are, Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
She doesn't even know that she's
Neither.
fucking dead, bro.
You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
Oh, damn. She just gives it to her.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's done speechless.
If this really is Clairvy's younger self, then I would say she's probably had enough lies.
Oh.
That's
Okay,
true,
then.
actually.
Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like that?
I mean, what do you do if you're dead? Like,
That's what Perry says happened. Then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she? Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate.
Hmm.
At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me,
Oh.
For the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
I never
That's
imagined I
crazy.
would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down. But somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Iudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization.
I
In
see
return,
now.
they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past. Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
But you're outside right now. Well, actually, technically, she's
Well,
inside the
it
house.
just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
Really?
Oh God,
Of
now it's gonna have
course.
me.
We've traveled
Okay, maybe
all
not.
over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight.
Wait, am I actually gonna talk about all this? Talk about the land of Animo.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard. Playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
Okay, land of Geo, nation of contracts.
That's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother.
She still doesn't get it,
Too
dude.
bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, well, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day.
Talking about the land of Electro, nation
Those
of
yokai
Eternity.
you mentioned, what do they look like? I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face.
That's
Are
Ito.
there any yokai like that?
Definitely
Sounds
Ito.
like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
But they're so cool. Talk about the land of Dendro,
I
nation
was
of
always too
Wisdom.
afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the Academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying. I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
So Claire reveal about the various nations you visited. Eventually, the conversation returns to
The
Fontaine.
situation was super dangerous.
Couldn't read it all.
Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles. Oh no, that must have been hard for all of you. What happened next? Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly, all thanks to Detective Paimon.
I don't know where she gets the glasses from. No idea.
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me. Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Ruby's listening really intently to Paimon's story about our time in Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all her troubles have been forgotten. She's gonna forget everything, though. That's what Arlecchino said happens. Maybe this is the first time she's been able to truly relax, but I'm not sure how long this moment can last. True.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow.
Yeah,
Any
see?
new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
As time passes, she'll probably forget everything we've told her and go back to being that scared little girl who could... Fuck! What the hell? I was so busy thinking I almost didn't notice. The sun has risen. Oh, okay. Do we get special cutscene for this part? Looks like it. We do!
Clairvy,
I love when they
you've
do
worked
these cutscenes. They
tirelessly
look
from
so
the
much better.
shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me.
Oh, dude, that's sad. Oh, no.
Seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel.
Dude, this is like a Roxas situation almost.
Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Dude, that was like in Kingdom Hearts 2 when Roxas has to disappear and he is like, I guess my summer vacation is over. And then he fades out of existence.
Clairvy.
That was fucked up, dude.
She left so
Thanos
soon.
snap.
I
No.
didn't even get to finish her story.
That's
I
crazy.
also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the Aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures. But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer,
Ah,
we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye.
I see.
Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Father?
Did he take them? Did he take it?
Hey, Linny!
Oh, no, wait. I guess he was just in a big fight.
What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Paimon's too excited.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered.
Oh,
Filial and the others
but the three,
left the house.
perhaps.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we
Ah,
never
okay.
wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe Tété.
Boof.
But I decided to come back
Hotel
and tell
Bouffe
you where we
Pack.
stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet
Hmm.
you seem to have different ideas.
What are
I
his
must admit,
ideas?
I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility, one not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
Dude, Lenny being a harbinger someday
You're
could be
brave.
kind of crazy.
Talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
You didn't do shit, Chaplo, or
You're
whatever
a
your name
hero,
was.
Linny.
Shut up, Fultz. Especially you.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning, from the very moment she suggested a duel. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough or smart enough.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time. Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Interesting.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store.
If Arlecchino were to get
Being at the
married,
head of this organization
does the man
requires the
become
strength of
mother?
will to face whatever
I mean,
comes.
assuming it's a man. It doesn't have to
Caution
be, I
will only
suppose.
hold
But
you back.
say it was a man. Would
If
they
reaching
become
a
mother?
certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish. The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stooja
I don't know.
at
She had
hand,
reason to
there are
change it.
many
I don't see
dangers
him
ahead,
changing it
and
if
I,
he
for
takes the
one,
position.
don't intend to back down.
No. If
Protecting my family
Arlecchino
at
gets
all costs.
married,
That's my
she's
conviction.
father. Does that
Then
make
you're
the
welcome
man
to stay.
mother?
As for Project Stooja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson. Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows.
Spiderweb.
We need only wait for our prey to come to us.
Disregard. I don't
At
fucking know.
present, Our
Okay.
imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment. No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Enemies in the streets, friends in the sheets. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Wait until 2 days later. Okay. Two-day wait time. Can't believe it's already fucking 6:40 a.m., dude. This quest was literally supposed to take 2.5 hours. I somehow managed to stretch it into 5 hours and 40 minutes. Well, by the time it's done, it'll probably, I don't know. They should only have like a few minutes left of it, I would think. Shouldn't take too long.
Didn't Linny say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the Hotel Bouffe d'été? Paimon wonders how they're doing. Maybe we should go check on them.
Bouffe d'été. Cool. Cool. Whee! Pya! Okay. Looks like they are here. Okay. Wonder why. It's not like we went on multiple different rants. Yeah, no, there were no tangents to be had, no rants, no nothing. We just worked on the game. We were little busybodies, you know? We worked very hard on only the Genshin story, and that is it. You are correct.
Lynette? Fremine? How are you feeling?
Much better.
Whew, what a relief!
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
I'm right as
I knew
rain.
you'd come out
Whatever that
unscathed.
means.
Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn over. Oh, and I wanted to ask, Is Clairvy
POV. Doctor asked if I
gone?
have episodes of Lost
Lily
Time.
and the other members
Well,
of Poisson returned to the House of the Hearth.
something like that.
According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
We bid her farewell under a blanket of sunlight. Her wish
see.
has been fulfilled.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crusabina and Clairvy. Actually,
Whoa.
I've met Crusabina before.
So I might be onto something by thinking that this whole thing happened only 5 years ago. If Fremine has met her, it means this wasn't terribly
You've
long
met
ago.
the former Neve?
Oops, I forgot to put the auto back on.
Crusabina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth.
Oh.
Crusabina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things.
And we don't really know how old
While
Fremine
she was
is.
alive,
I don't think.
the atmosphere in the house was suffocating. When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crusabina never talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crusabina and burned all her files. With that,
Yeah,
the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clairvy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crusabina or Clairvy.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it.
Oh.
The foundation of a
Interesting.
family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now. And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crusabina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
Damn,
Father
she saved you in
rarely
the end,
brings
bro.
up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home. We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to go. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis. Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Which is kind of crazy, because this whole thing was Fremine's fault anyways. Fremine caused all of this, technically. Just invite us back as guests and we'll call
Of
it even.
course, you're welcome anytime.
Are Filio and Nantoy okay?
I would assume. I mean,
I
they don't
actually
know
saw them
what's
at a
going
cafe
on.
this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started.
I wonder
running
how-
recently. They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
So it wipes their memories. Does it only wipe memories pertaining to the House of the Hearth? Or to the Fatui and shit like that? Dude. I should have known. But I didn't think about the fact that this would only give me 60 primos. We just did all that for almost nothing. almost nothing. It's just like good story. I think I enjoyed it. I didn't so much care for the first part, but it all built up to something that I think was pretty good. Clarity coffee, portion of coffee and drinking water. Okay. Yeah. Let me in. So now we're going to do our commissions real fast. And then after doing commissions, I'm going to do some rolls. I hate that I get this commission like every fucking day. It's an annoying one. But there it is. The event is now, or not the event, but that quest is now done. Go here. That was my first story quest in like fucking 50 years. It's been so long. I've got so many others to do. I'll have to try and like get through them really quick one day. Maybe on stream, maybe not on stream, because I don't really know how, like, actually, I don't know. I spend a lot of time not talking when I'm like playing shit like this because I like to listen to the story a lot. If it weren't for like the story, I probably wouldn't even play these games, to be honest. Like the characters are cool and all, and some of the gameplay is fun too, but if the story sucked, I'd would not be into it.
No touching. Access denied.
Settle down.
Cha! Do that, do this. Heal her, because I'm tired of her being like almost dead, for real.
Solidify. Bow your head.
Actually, I think I'm in trouble because I only have ice and cryo on
Ice
me.
and frost. Access denied.
Ice and cryo. Cryo and hydro. Whatever I was trying to fucking say. I was saying it wrong. So, I don't know. I don't think this will get us more than like maybe, like we might have 2 rolls, which sucks because that would just get us to 75. Makes me almost kind of think that maybe what I should have done is, oh, I didn't hit that. Damn. I'll change this real quick. What I should have done technically tonight is probably that event, because the event's actually like time sensitive.
Something's come up.
I didn't reach.
Gather.
No touching. Born of ice and
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and she doesn't even get.
access denied.
Get off of there, goddammit.
Scatter. Skyward.
Yeah. I can only hope that the rolls go well, but I am fucking nervous, my dudes. I'm a little scared. A little scared that the rolls aren't gonna go well. And I'm gonna be upsetty.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Surely I'll get enough rolls from
Add
the fucking...
Astra.
from the Ito event, but... even then, there's still the fear of like, oh, will I make it? Will I make it? And there's just no telling. Do I still have resin? I do have resin I have to spend, but that's okay, I can take it. I only have enough for 1, bro. That's it. I have enough for 1 roll, dude. This is fucked up. What was I going to look at? There's nothing PC in there. Because I did... yeah, there's nothing else to claim. See, I've got so many of these that I have to go through, and I don't even know how long these things are. And some of these have like this has a prerequisite quest. That means I probably have to do some world quest or something in order to even do those in the first place. Claim that. Oh man. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna do this one roll. This one roll is all I got. We're only at 72. And we're just gonna have to fucking hope. And then over the next week... okay. Manifesting. Arlecchino, we just spent 6 hours with you. Surely this is enough time. You said you would remember our camaraderie in that moment. Now's the time to remember it for sure. Okay, Arlecchino, are you ready? Here we go. Time to come home. I fucking hate my life, dude. I hate it all. What's it even for? What's it for, dude? What do I play the game for? What do we do this for? What's it for, man? What's it for? What good is it? Dude, this is so sad. How many primos do I have even? 67? Dude, all that for one. For one single roll. That's it. I even did my check-in stuff. I didn't get any free primos from that.
Votes are made.
Dude. This is so sad. What's the special event thing? Is this just, some sort of... I don't know if this thing offers primos. It doesn't look like it. Oh, man. If I want to spend more time, which I don't really...
back and forth, and those that come across.
See, there's this. View the invitation letter. Ha 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 ha. Wanna guess who this is from? Bingo, it's me, amigo. That's right, your bestest bud who's been down here in Inazuma missing you. Ha 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 ha. Recently ran into a new Fontanian friend, and he said they've got a music festival called the Iridescence Tour over there. Now, yours truly instantly thought of that drum-along festival we had last time and how we drummed it up on Amikane Island, singing and scarfing roasted lavender melons. Ah, yeah. Now, those are some great memories. Oh, oops, I'm reading this all dumb. You haven't forgotten either, right, compadre? But yeah, it'd be great if you could forget the part about the Tenryou Commission botching their jobs and arresting me totally by mistake. This is so long. So this time I've decided to work with my new pal and host an even bigger, even badder, even wilder musical party, and it's going to be called the Iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness. What do you think? Doesn't the name alone just set your soul on fire? So stop dragging your feet and get your tushy on over to Watatsumi Island, because the one Oni has still got a lot to say. Be there or be square. If you're a no-show, then there's no show. Disclaimer, of course I didn't have Shinobu to transcribe this for me. He totally did. I'll accept the invitation.
So it is where many things come to settle.
I don't want to.
Osmanthus wine tastes the
If I
same
do
as
this, we'll be
remember.
doing this forever. You guys know what I
Where are
mean.
those who
It'll go forever and ever. You and Paimon receive blah 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 blah. Okay, this is just whatever. It'll just take literally forever. I can't do that for extra primos. There's nothing, dudes. Anything I could do from... I can't... I should have thought about it, but I'm so bummed that that was all for 60 primos. I really should have prioritized differently. That's how I feel. And there's no wishes I can buy, even. Like with endgame money, not with my real money. No, I can't. I don't have enough for this. Oh, it's so sad. I shouldn't spend any more time doing any of this, to be honest. Quest item? Oh, it's the invitation. Quest chain rewards is 30. But I know I get more primos just for doing the stuff. But doing this whole event would take fucking forever. Also, like, it won't be short, so. Oh my goodness. Okay, dudes. Well, I think that fucking does it, my guys. We're gonna get the fuck out of here. It's fucking 7 in the morning. That's loud. It is way later than it ought to be. Definitely did not plan on streaming for fucking 6 hours. And definitely did not plan on being up until 7. Or at least not doing this. Like, I should have been making dinner 2 hours ago. Which I have not done. And now I'm going to have to go and do. But yeah, thanks for being here, dudes. This is fun. I had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time. Sorry for it being kind of boring, because, well, you know, it's playing Genshin, you know, is what it is. Let me see. It looks like... Good stream. Thank you. Thank you for being here and hanging out. I am also... We're going to figure something out about this like body pillow thing. Hold on. I should actually bring that over here. It deserves to be on this screen. It really does. Here. We'll do this. Love you, Strummer. Love you too, Surreal. There. Does it fit there alright? Or is it weird there? Look, they're holding me. They're holding the Bryce pillow too. That's good shit, dude. The whole family. The whole ass family. Right up there. Right up there. Me with Papa Gino and Mama Jasmine. No, I'm definitely going to look into this because I think it'll be really fucking funny. I think the idea is fucking hilarious. So thanks for putting that together, man. You know, helping us to visualize. That's the word I'm looking for. Helping us to visualize how magical this whole thing can be. I don't know. I'm gonna look into it for sure. I think it could be good. Anyways, quick thank yous to Ahiru Rosie, Katie Hain or Hane, I'm not sure. Katie Hain probably, and Footlicker19 for the follows. Congrats on becoming a Chads. Thank y'all. Also, thank you to Wolf Designer 10 to Wolfie for the raid earlier. Here you go. Guys, make sure you check out Wolfie. Please, please, please. Like I said earlier, very old friend of mine. Super chill person. Always has been. So please check them out. Thank you, Wolfie, for the raid. I appreciate it. If any of you came through with the raid, welcome, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Make sure you check out Wolfie too if you haven't already. And yeah. Did that shit on my phone too? Oh my god, that was on your phone? That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That I would never have actually guessed you did that on your phone. That's amazing. Fun stream. Have good sleep. You too. You too. For anyone that doesn't know already, hasn't